નમસ્કાર સમાચારો સાથે હું છું મનવી વાત કરીશું મહત્વના સમાચાર વિશે મહત્વના સમાચાર મળી રહ્યા છે ભારતીય વિદેશ મંત્રાલય દ્વારા પ્રેસ કોન્ફરન્સ સંબોધવામાં આવી રહી છે વિદેશ સચિવ પ્રેસ કોન્ફરન્સ સંબોધી રહ્યા છે પીએમ મોદી બાઇડન વચ્ચે દ્વિપક્ષીય વાતચીત થઈ હોવાનું વિદેશ મંત્રાલય દ્વારા કહેવામાં આવ્યું
that are critical infrastructure in particular phases in both the countries. Signing of an implementation arrangement between NSF and the Ministry of Electronics of India for funding of joint projects and applied areas of research, which would include semiconductors, next generation communication, cyber security, green technologies, intelligent transport system, etc. Technology space then also continues into defense, where one of the landmark announcements done earlier this morning by GE was the signing of an MOU with HAL for production of GE414 aero engine for the India's light combat aircraft. There was also an announcement on India-US Defense Industrial Cooperation Roadmap, which also has a heavy segment of technology. There are then technology-related announcements in the field of energy. There are good 6-7 of them. So if you put them all together, you will find that very clearly technology, in particular advanced technology, across various domains, whether it is the defense domain, whether it is in the area of space or other domains, it has been one of the most important outcomes, substantive outcomes from the visit and from the discussions between the leaders. Besides the technology-related segment, another area of important outcome has been people-to-people ties. This finds manifestation in a decision by the US side, and both India and US have agreed that US will start the process to open 2 new consulates in India, one in Ahmedabad, one in Bengaluru. India will open its consulate in Seattle and 2 other places which are to be determined later. Defense has been another important area of significant outcomes during this visit. One element of it which I've highlighted is the agreement to produce GE414 engine. The other elements include India's plan to procure MQ-9B Reaper drones from the US. There have also been some decisions and announcements with regard to placement of defense personnel in each other's facilities to better understand different systems and their operations. We have also announced commencement of negotiations with the US Department of Defense for concluding a security of supply arrangement, as also discussions on the reciprocal defense procurement agreement. Energy, as I mentioned earlier on, is another area where we have seen significant and considerable number of outcomes, and these are all available for you to see in the joint statement. Trade has also been another focus area of priority discussions between the 2 countries, and that also featured in today's discussion. Now, one of the key elements in this has been that out of the 7 WTO disputes between India and the US, there has been a resolution for 6 of the outstanding WTO disputes. There have also been cooperative understandings with regard to upskilling of employees, arrangements between the US Small Business Administration and the Indian Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises, announcements of substantial investments by companies like Boeing, 100 million in this case, on infrastructure and programs to train pilots in India, etc. So a fairly important a set of announcements. Space, that has been another area which has seen important outcomes being announced today. The one in particular needs mention is the signing by India. Ambassador Sandhu signed it yesterday, is Artemis Accords. India has become signatory to the Artemis Accords.